So with Riley, she was a breastfed baby, and I did pump a lot just so I would be able to have a moment, or her dad would be able to feed her, or her sister would be able to feed her, or grandparents, or anybody except for me. So I went out and I looked for different types of bottles, and I got a lot of sample bottles from, like, when you sign up for your baby registry, they give you like a bunch of different samples and things like that. So I had that, and then I want to say I might have got a sample from the hospital or something like that. But the bottle that I liked the best, now I did try a Medela breastfeeding bottle in itself, and it worked, and it's a bottle that's specific for breastfed babies, so meaning that like the let down or the flow with the nipple is like constructed in a way where it doesn't just literally pour out, like they literally have to suck to get the milk out like they would do if they were at the breast. That bottle worked really good for a while, but it started leaking, and I don't know what that was about, and so I was just like, okay, like now I have to find a new bottle because this one is leaking. So the next bottle that I came across was the Comotomo. Now this right here is my absolute favorite bottle, and I love it. So we have it in this one, which is the 5 ounce, and then we also have it in the 8 ounce, and then we also ordered extra nipples that they have, which they have this one. The one that comes with this bottle is it has one hole at the top, so obviously it's a slower flow for 0 to 3 months. And then the 8 ounce bottle comes with a nipple that has 2 holes, which is for a quicker flow. And then they also have a separate nipple that you can buy that's a Y flow, and it's literally for like thicker liquids. If you were to put like cereal or something like that in your baby's bottle, it'll be able to go through that nipple better. Now this one, like, I really like because it kind of resembles the breast, so it's like really soft and squishy, so when she feeds, like, she's grabbing onto it and she's squeezing, and I can tell like in the beginning that she kind of felt like she was at the breast when using this bottle. No choking hazards with it. It hasn't leaked at all. And like I said, this is like my favorite bottle, so I would definitely recommend this. And then also what I ordered off of Amazon as well to go with this bottle is basically a handle, like, so she's getting older where she's able to hold her cup and things like that. So you just take it and then you put it in here and you squeeze it down, and now it's kind of like a little sippy cup type of thing where she can literally hold it and feed herself. So definitely one of my favorite things as well. And then also as she's getting older, now like I'll be drinking, like I'll drink water. Like here's my water cup with my straw, and I'm drinking water, and she's literally grabbing at my cup wanting to drink as well. So we went out and we got her own sippy cup. Now this I think excuse me, I think this is by Munchkin. Yeah, it's by Munchkin, and I think it's like the 360 something bottle or sippy cup, I believe. So what it is, it doesn't have the nipple like normal sippy cups have, because like I read somewhere like where these are the better cups to use because it trains the baby's mouth to literally, the muscles in the baby's mouth to literally learn to drink from a cup as they normally would as they get older. So basically, okay, yeah, so basically it's like spill proof, leak resistant, or whatever. And basically like you put the water in and they drink, and the water gets trapped in like this little space. I don't know if you guys can see it, in this little space right here. Now it won't come out if you pour it, hold it over like this, but it'll come out if they literally suck. And so therefore they can drink from anywhere on the cup. And we tried this with her. Like I said, she's 6 months and she's used this really well. We put water, we haven't given her any juice yet, but we've given her like a couple of ounces of water like after mealtime or something like that, and she's done really well with this cup. And then as we progressed and started like giving her solids, as far as like pureed baby food that I make myself, a couple of the things that have been essential are, number one is I have this spoon right here, and I believe this came from like Walmart. I don't remember the brand, or no, the brand says right here, My First Years is the brand. So basically it's grooved at the bottom, and as you guys might know already, like when you try to feed a baby for the first time or give them solids or pureed baby food for the first time, that tongue reflex that they have literally like pushes the food out because they don't know how to eat yet. You have to teach them how to do that. So this right here, actually, like, it's grooved or textured on the back and textured on the front. There's little grooves in here that hold the food in, and like literally when I was feeding her, she was like sucking on it like it was a bottle or something like that, but it was literally giving her the food, and she was eating it and swallowing it, you know, like she was supposed to. And so obviously, like, now we've transitioned to like just the regular like temperature baby spoons that change color. They're metal, but then they change color if the food is too hot. So yeah, this one is very good. I definitely recommend this for a baby's first spoon. And then another thing that has been essential in me making all of Riley's food from scratch is my baby bullet, as you guys can see here. So I was gifted this by my best friend, and basically it's just like a NutriBullet, but just for baby food. I'm pretty sure you could, if you don't have a baby bullet, you could use a regular blender to make your baby food. So basically all I do was, like, whatever I'm giving her at that moment, I steam it, and then I eventually put it in here. And then it comes with these little cups, 6 of these, and like a stand, and then the tops. And as you can see, so inside this one right now, I just took it out the fridge so I didn't have any empty ones, is peas and apples are in this. So she's had peas separately, she's had apples separately, no reactions to either of them. So then we were able to mix. So I really like this. I think the capacity on this is like maybe 2 to 3 ounces. Maybe, it says 2 to 3 ounces, but I feel like it holds way more than that. So I feel like it's possibly, potentially, maybe 4 ounces in here. I'm not sure, but I would definitely recommend trying this out if you get a chance to buy it, or if it's on your registry or anything like that. And then moving on, another essential item that we have is basically a teething pacifier. Now I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like literally it's a strawberry, but the base of it, or the part that goes in their mouth, is grooved and ridged and bumpy. And so what it does is it literally massages their gums while they're teething. And I believe this one came from Walmart as well, but very essential item. She actually, like, she loves this thing. She literally just take it and she'll chew on it, chew on it, chew on it all day. And it hasn't bothered her at all, and actually helps her gums. And it's open in the back, so another little like mom hack, if you wanted to, you could put water in the back of it, fill it up with water, and then put it in the freezer, and that way it's kind of cool and soothing to their gums. And then the last teething item that we have tried out are these teething wafers from a company called Organics Happy Baby. And this is what it looks like. And this is in the flavor of sweet potato and banana. And she really she loves these things. And basically they come in like 2 long wafers in a pack. And I think we got it from Target or something like that. Very affordable, but they literally like kind of melt in her. They don't melt in her mouth, like completely dissolve, but it gets soft. So therefore she won't choke on it. But she loves it. Like it's like she's able to hold them, able to feed herself. She's super quiet when she's eating it, and it soothes her gums and helps her gums. So I would definitely recommend these as well. Okay, now the last thing that I have here that I'm going to show you guys is something that I was kind of hesitant about, because Riley is a breastfed baby, and I was breastfeeding to the best of my ability. But like I stated earlier in the video, as of yesterday, we have to start supplementing supplementing her, or feeding as well, or supplementing with the breast milk. So therefore, I went ahead and picked up the Similac, the Similac right here, and this one specifically says it's for supplementation for breastfeeding moms who choose to introduce formula. So, you know, it's kind of like mixed love-hate, mixed feelings type of thing, because, you know, if you're breastfeeding your baby, your intent is I'm going to breastfeed for a year, 2 years, 18 months, however long you decide to do. So my goal was I want to breastfeed for a year, but it's just, she's just not getting enough from me in general. So basically we went to the doctor and her weight is not up as much as the doctor would like to see. So the doctor suggested supplementing with some formula, and I decided to go with this brand in particular just because it said it's for supplementation. And so like I thought, like, okay, we're gonna have to ease her into this. She's never had formula before. She's only had breast milk, so, you know, we're just gonna have to take it really slow. We gave her first bottle yesterday after we came home from the doctor's office, which was like 6 ounces, and she literally killed the bottle. And it was like she was literally a different baby. So like she'll eat, and then she'll be up for like 2-hour increments, and then she'll take her nap. She might sleep for 2 to 3 hours up, and like that's her thing. Yesterday, after having her first bottle of formula, she was up for 6 hours straight. I'm talking about like no crying, just like content, happy, rolling around, like lifting herself up, trying to crawl. So I don't know if this is like super baby formula or whatever it is, but she had a really good reaction to it as her first bottle. So like we don't know how it's going to react yet as far as intestinal, like if she's going to have any like hard poops or anything like that. We haven't noticed that yet, so hopefully she doesn't experience anything like that, and it's a go. Formula is definitely expensive. It's like breastfeeding can be expensive too as well, because like you have to buy the pump and supplies and dedicate the time and things like that. But formula, I think this thing was like $30, and we got it from Walmart, but they had it at Target as well. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I kind of had mixed feelings about it, seeing that, you know, I do breastfeed, and I think all moms go through a little bit of separation anxiety when it comes to that. But I'm still going to breastfeed her as much as I can and give her as much breast milk as she can get from me. But then also I'll be topping her off with a couple ounces, maybe like 4 ounces or so after each nursing, just so she's getting the right amount of nutrition that she needs. So therefore her weight goes up and she gets to see the numbers, or the doctor sees the numbers that she wants to see in regards to her weight. Okay guys, I know like this was a long one, but I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of different variety as far as my videos, because like I said, this is the Domestic Engineer 101, so it's not just about cooking and grocery shopping and things like that. It's holistic about, you know, the family and being a parent and taking care of your household. So these are the products and the things that I personally like, and like I told you that I didn't like in regards to baby. Leave any comments that you have, questions that you have down below. If you have any questions about breastfeeding, I'll probably end up doing like a whole separate breastfeeding video in itself, because that's a whole nother, you know, area in itself that could use a video by itself. If you guys have any products that you want me to review or that I should try out, you guys can let me know in the comments down below. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and thank you guys for tuning in to the Domestic Engineer 101.